This is going to be my new home. As you can see, a very lovely place, busy, and I think I like it.
Community Development Center CDC is a community-focused organization in West Nile, dedicated to addressing the urgent needs of local communities and establishing platforms for community development. CDC's primary objective is to promote community resilience and provide effective solutions to communities facing various challenges, utilizing both responsive and community-led strategies. In around July 2021, we entered into a partnership with the World University Service of Canada, WUSC, under the IGNI+E Volunteer Cooperation Program in Uganda. Through this partnership, we have benefited from volunteers as part of IGNI's capacity building initiative to enhance our performance, advocate for gender equality, and implement more sustainable, innovative, and inclusive initiatives and services for the poor and marginalized youth, particularly young women. This is the story of Aggrey Jackson Etwop, a volunteer Resource Mobilization Adviser who has been with us for the last 2 years.
On the 26th of April 1990, I had the opportunity to travel to Canada on a government refugee resettlement program. Since then, I have had the privilege to cherish and embrace all the Canadian generosity as a Canadian. And all of these have been made possible because of the selfless attitudes and the generosity of Canadians. As a young boy and a refugee in Kenya in the early 1980s, I witnessed the struggle for survival. These were in these fundamental areas: education, health, and economic. This empowerment gave me the feeling to look for an organization which cherished to empower refugees in those areas. In this regard, I went online to look for an organization which would help me in my aspiration as a volunteer to meet those key disempowered fundamental areas. In my search, having seen a myriad of organizations, my eye caught World University Services, or WUSC in short, which was already doing a tremendous job with refugees globally. However, of specific interests, I wanted to serve in the East African region, and in so looking for that organization, I was blessed to find a match made in heaven in an organization called CDC, or Community Development Center. This is an organization run by refugees for refugees. However, to their credit, they also work with the host communities. And that is how I ended up at Community Development Center in northern Uganda, in Arua City.
Upon arriving in Arua, I rented an apartment in Ochiba Coast, which is conveniently close to the city center and a perfect location for my volunteer assignment. Excited for my first day at the office, I called for directions.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Am I speaking to Mr. Anthony?
Yes, this is Anthony from CDC. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to Mr. Aggrey Etwop.
Yes, Mr. Aggrey Etwop.
I've arrived and I'm here at Chiba Coast.
Yes.
I seek for the directions to the office.
Yes, Mr. Aggrey, you're welcome. You come to Assembly's Mosque Alas. This is the word address for our location. You'll be able to arrive right here.
Assembly Mosque Alas?
Yes, Assemble Mosque Alas.
Mosque Alas?
Yes.
And that is the three-word address?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Let me get right away on it.
Okay, see you soon, Aggrey.
Thank you, sir.
To find out that the office is just the first fence before my apartment. It felt like fate guiding me to the right place to make a meaningful impact. From day one, I was warmly embraced by the people at the center, and together we began working on projects that address a wide range of issues affecting refugees, particularly the youth and women in their daily lives. This purposeful endeavor aligns perfectly with my aspirations for positive change.
I am here at Community Development Center as the Resource Mobilization Adviser. My main job here at CDC is to complement Community Development Center to secure additional funding for their various initiatives. I am also here to make sure that we strategize, we build resource mobilization plans, and we make sure that we can do donor mapping, we can do donor prospecting, and we can have sustainable resource mobilization within the organization.
One of the most rewarding aspects of my volunteer experience was witnessing the impact of my role on the community and learning valuable lessons from their experiences. By dedicating my time to help others, I not only discovered the importance of being a leader, but also learned effective time management and the significance of being a team player.
Witnessing the impact of what we have done, although I am living today, I feel a lot of fulfillment. As I live, I appeal to you out there, my fellow Canadians. Please donate to Community Development Center, because I have seen what impact we can do. Each and every one of you, I welcome you, and I want to, at this point in time, thank World University Services of Canada. And more so, I also want to thank my hosts, Community Development Center, CDC, without which I would have not had the opportunity to volunteer. CDC, you have been like a family to me. As I live, I promise that what we have started here is just the beginning.
Aggrey Jackson Etwop's volunteer experience in West Nile, Northern Uganda, showcases the profound power of compassion, unity, and the positive impact that volunteers can have on the lives of many. At CDC, we wholeheartedly celebrate the incredible journey we undertook together over the past 2 years. As we forge ahead, we carry with us deep gratitude for the time we shared and the inspiration you have instilled in us. Your presence has been a guiding light and a driving force in our mission to building strong and resilient communities. Thank you for your unwavering dedication and commitment.